Well, good afternoon guys, and welcome back to Westcliff Koi Pond. Right, well I've really got to start this video off by apologising really to Poposoap and Paula, because my last two videos that I've done with the Poposoap spillway and little filtration system, the video hasn't came up with any title, so I normally put the title, but this has come up with no titles. So obviously no title's gone on, so I've suffered with views. People are not viewing, obviously they're saying, well, they don't know what it is, they're not even going to bother looking at it. So I don't know what's happened, because I've done over 130 videos now, and I do it exactly the same, do the video, and then when I upload, you just put on a description of what the video is. Well, the description hasn't gone on. But when I look at the video back, and there's obviously on YouTube, there's a button you press more. You press more and the title comes up. But it's not coming onto the video when it's coming up onto YouTube. So I really don't know what's going on. I think I'm suffering like M&S. My channel's been hacked. So I just hope they don't hack and take all my money away, or take all my fish away. So anyway, so sorry about this. Also, I did say that I was going to, I think the first video I done was over the last weekend, Sunday. I said I'd be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's what I was aiming for, Thursday. Well, I was slowed down because obviously I'm doing the waterfall at the back, and we ordered some expanding foam, for the pond building. Ordered the expanding foam. It's supposed to have been here, I think we ordered it last Friday, but it was gone midday, so you couldn't have got the next day delivery. But we still paid a £5 for it to be delivered on Monday. It never turned up Monday. It never turned up Tuesday. So I'm stuck in limbo. I've got everything ready to go, and I didn't have this expanding foam to get going. Never turned up on Wednesday. So Doreen's phoned them and had words. So they've refunded the delivery charge of £5. It ended up coming on Friday. So admittedly it's a big container. It's a 700ml container, but it looks like it should be used with, the gun applicator, and they've supplied a tiny little crappy plastic thing that's supposed to push in the top of the container. They say just push it in till it clicks. Well, it doesn't, because if you push it in, that is, and woof, it goes, it starts spraying out. So I've had a bit of a do with that. I've only used one tube at the moment, so I've got another tin to go at, and I dare say after another 5 or 6 tubes of expanding foam and another 20 tubes of CT1, I'll finally get there. We've got a couple of squirty out bits where we've got water coming out where we don't want it to come out, but on the whole it's pretty good. I will spin you around there and let you have a look. Just going to say a big thank you to my new subscribers, and thank you very much. So I've got, who have I got on here, what I can see? I've got Hobbytown Chili and Koi, thank you very much. The Joys of Koi, Fish with Oakley, GSY, Gravedigger. You've been on there some time, Gravedigger, because you've been commenting. But thank you again for subscribing. And also the PB Way. So that's just the 4 latest ones. But if I've missed anybody, just leave us a comment on, you know, just leave us a comment and say, oi Ron, you've missed one of us, or two of us, and I'll give you a shout out on the next video. So don't be shy, just leave a comment and I'll get in touch. Right, so I'll spin you around and let you have a look at where we're going so far with the waterfall. So right, all this, what was up this back wall, has now gone. It is now back over to that side. So that's back to where it was originally. It looks and sounds a lot better. There's a new spillway, which I purchased from Manakoi. I think the spillway was, I think it was £65, but we got a 10% discount. Oh no, I think we ended up getting it for 55 anyway. Got a little plant up the back there. That won't be long until it's shooting up over the top. Now, what can I say? Look at Thomas. Remember my fish with Dropsy. Well, let's see if I can get him up. He might still have a little bit of, well, sorry about that, zoom out a bit. He might still have a little bit of a slime coat on him. There he comes. Come on, Thomas, come over here. Put my fingers in, he normally comes up and says, "Oh, open me." Now, yeah, he's got a little tiny bit of slime coat on him. Come on, don't be shy, he's on camera. But you can see, where he was white, he had a hell of a lot of slime on him. Obviously the water's a bit murky again because we've been up there disturbing and all the new slate's gone in and everything. But look, whereas he wasn't feeding and he wasn't our old Thomas, I mean, I know a few people said it, how fat he is and about the dropsy because he's quite fat and swollen, but he has always been like that. He's always been big. Tim over here, who's got a swim bladder problem. Anyway, cure for Thomas. Believe it or not, I think I've done the last video. He has to, I'm sorry, you might have to check back. I don't know whether it's last Saturday. I think it might have been last Saturday actually. Straight after that video, I treated the pond. There was a few fish flashing, not lots of flashing, just the odd flash here and there. So I put this in, formaldehyde, not formalin and malachite, it's formaldehyde. Our koi dealer down at TC Koi, Town Up the Country, recommended this. He recommended this last year. He said he always puts it in at the beginning of every season and he has no problems. So I thought I'd give it a go. So 2,000 gallons. I put 200 mils in there. Water went a bit blue for the rest of the day. Come out Sunday and Thomas is back up feeding, and he didn't have as much slime coat on him, so I thought, well, that's a bonus. Monday, Tuesday the slime coat was it was really getting less and less. And as you can see, there's not, if there's a slime coat on him now, there's not a lot. So again, he is now back up feeding. He's the first one up feeding every morning. I put the auto feeder on. He knows when that's going. He knows when that's going off. Crab sticks, well, he almost takes your fingers off with them. Well, like they all do, really. Crab sticks, they love them, don't they? So that's that. So I can't recommend this stuff enough. Formaldehyde. Not only that, look at the price of it. It's got to be one of the cheapest products out there. Well, I can only recommend it, guys. I'm very, very pleased with it. Everyone's seeming happy. I say, I've got to the water today. So 24 hours this should all be cleared up, hopefully. Now getting back to me poposoap. Right, I said I was going to try to incorporate it into the waterfall somewhere. And here it is. Possibly things are going to change. I might have to alter a little bit of pipe work. Not too keen on this pipe coming off here, so I might extend that out a bit. But the idea was this was supposed to be overflowing these bricks without the poposoap filtration in there, but it's all managing to work its way around the back there and escape down into the waterfall. So I need to shut this off for an hour, I suppose, get some more squirty foam up the back, stop the water from escaping around the back. And I've got another little, it's escaping down the side here as well. I think it's coming over the top of here, coming over the top of that, getting back round and then running down. But I thought I'll put them on, I don't know why. Take them off. Looks good, doesn't it? They look very good. And plus, I say, I'm going to put some filter floss in there and put a bit of jack mat in. That would be quite a bit easier to change just down at that area. And I've said on before in the other videos, you cannot have too much filtration, and I don't think you can have too much filter floss, to be quite honest, because that's unbelievable the amount of muck that takes out of there. Then fire, it's unreal, unbelievable. So waterfall's coming on, quite pleased with it. Obviously there's going to be quite a bit of mucking about with it and playing with it. We've got loads of bricks, got loads of green slate to put back on there, got loads of monolith slate, big slabs of slate. I nearly tripped over my extension lead there. That would have been a good video, because it would have been video from me from the bottom of the pond. So walking around this way. Grapevine out here is all kicked off, and you never know, I might be making my own grapes. Look, it's Thomas, he's up feeding though. Mind you, the pond's up at, it was up at 17.1, but it looks like today's the last day of the warmth, and it looks like we're back down to 14 degrees again. So we've got lots of blocks to use up, quite a bit more slate to go in there. So I think I'm going to leave that to my interior designer Doreen to get this going. That poposoap punching out some. I'll tell you what, I'll show you the flow rate, what comes out of that. Unbelievable. So put a little motor on it, a little pump. I think the motor's 40 watts. You have a look at the flow on this when I pick this up. Oop. Look at that. That is a fair old flow out of there, I tell you. Brilliant. Yeah, so once again, Paula and poposoap. Terribly sorry if these videos are not coming up with the titles on. I just don't know what's happened. I might have to get someone who's up with this YouTube and how to load videos up. I mean, after 130 odd, you think it is be just second nature just to press another button and it's done, wouldn't you? But evidently not. So unless my channel's been hacked, I don't know. So guys, I think I'm going to leave this with you just watching Thomas eating again. But I can't believe how he's perked up just after one dose of this formaldehyde. They do say you can repeat it after 3 weeks. Hopefully I don't have to. But it's not just him who's perked up, everybody's perked up. He likes feeding out the bushes down here, out the plants. Look at him, look. That's Gary. This one is Gary. The one behind him, the one with the 4-step, that's my grow and show from Lee Hadfield and the Koi Whisperer. Yeah, James, the Koi Whisperer. And we picked him up from Sidcup 3 years ago. So he's come from exclusive Koi. He has got a passport somewhere, which we can't find at the moment. But he's really coming on good after 3 years. So I'm going to leave that one here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for my new subscribers. If anybody else would like to leave a comment and subscribe, please do so. I'd very much appreciate it. And I will give you a shout out on the next video. But until then, I'll leave this one here. And hopefully, when you come back, I'll be a little bit further forward with this waterfall. So, all the best, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll get you on the next one.